Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Veronica.
Hi.
So I'm very excited to be interviewing you today. So why don't you start off with telling me a little bit about your background and what you want to get from this job?
All right, so my name is Decatur Farmer. I just recently graduated from North Carolina Central University with my master's in business. I've been banking with Wells Fargo personally for a couple of years. For college job, I worked as a server and a cashier, customer service experience. So I have a little bit of that. Um, and after banking with Wells Fargo for years, it feels that I can put my skills to the test and see that if this is truly where I'm supposed to be, if this is something that will interest me and I can help the company build and they can help me personally.
Right, and I think your personal experience with banking with us would definitely help a lot with that.
Right.
So what do you know about our company?
So, like I said, I've been banking with Wells Fargo for many years. So I'm on a type of level whereas someone who hasn't been banking with Wells Fargo wouldn't normally have because it's like a first-hand experience, basically.
Right.
You know, I have a little more experience than a non-banker.
Okay. So, in our company, we deal with a lot of customer service. So, doing what's best for the company. What in your resume do you think will most help you be able to be successful in this aspect of the job?
So all my jobs and throughout college were customer service, whether it was helping someone to their car with groceries or, exchanging payments, trying to pay out refunds when something was needed to be returned or something wasn't right. There's a way to talk to someone, they always say the customer is right. So it's just a way that you talk to someone to make them feel like you're actually listening.
Right. So that goes with my next question, which is your style of communication, because that's very big on helping people. This is their money, they worked hard for it, and they're going to be very protective over it, obviously. So what do you think your style of communication in the workplace is?
It depends on who you're talking to because not everybody communicates the same way.
Right.
Let's say, there's a lady that you know from your church, you're going to talk to her because you know her. Whereas if there's a person you're just meeting for the first time, you're going to address them as, hi, how are you doing today? Whereas if it's someone you know, you might not be as cordial, but still keeping the business a conversation.
Right. Okay. I definitely agree with that. How do you measure your success for yourself?
So, I've graduated college. I'm not gonna say I'm young, but I've graduated college and, you know, I'm trying to get in a career that I think will be beneficial to me and, keep me entertained basically so that I don't get bored and, I don't feel like I made a wrong choice choosing to be a banker, basically.
Okay. So just keeping your options open, basically.
Right.
How would you describe your leadership style?
So I don't mind working with people, but I'm one of those people where if there's a choice between working by yourself and working with a group, I would choose by myself just because there really can only be one leader in a group, basically. So
Hmm.
when you have all these opinions, granted, opinions are good, but sometimes they aren't always necessary, if that makes sense. So if it was an option between working with a group and working by myself, I would choose by myself, but I have no problem working with a group.
Okay, so when you do work with a group, do you think you take on a leadership role, or do you think you more go with the flow and just let somebody else kind of take the reins?
Um, I feel like it's definitely a leadership role just because when I'm doing something, I want it to be done to perfection. Maybe not to perfection, but done right. And if I feel as though there's not anyone in the group that is as serious as me, I'm going to start off by saying, hey, let's do this. Let me go ahead and take the lead. So that way, there may not be someone who knows exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Let me help you, and then you'll be on track.
Okay, great. So that's definitely what something we'd be looking for because, with people's money, you want to do things the right way.
Right.
Um, you don't want to make any mistakes there because that's a lot at risk.
Mhm.
So that's great to hear. Are there any questions that you would like to ask me?
Yes. Once this part of the process is complete, if I am hired, what is the next step in the process?
Okay, so the next step would also obviously be, getting you on board, getting you in the branch. There's a bunch of protocols to even, get you hired, like background checks and things like that, because it's a very high security, workplace. So once you come in, we got everything, everything checks out. We're definitely going to be, the first few days are concentrating on training you on safety protocols. When people are doing deposits and things like that, there are certain protocols that we need to take to make sure, it's the right person being in charge of their account and things like that. So just all the safety protocols that come along with all the aspects of banking is definitely what we'd be concentrating on in the first few days. And then I guess just shadowing people, just shadowing someone to make sure that you feel comfortable before you get on your own and do things by yourself. So that would definitely be the next step.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it'll be good. So we'll see where it goes. It was so nice meeting you, and
You
we will
too.
definitely follow up.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.